Boom, live. Hello, guys. Another year. These guys are working like animals for all of us to have fun. They don't stop. They just want to create, 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 create. And that is like machines. You guys never stop?
Yeah, it feels like it. It feels like we're always constantly going because now, and we keep we're a glutton for punishment because we keep bringing on more events on each other. So it's good
We have
time.
100% more events this year. So yeah.
You guys, how is your team is always before you come to the next year? You guys already have a plan for the next year? Because I think your team is always working, never stopping.
Well, that's what's going
Yeah.
on. Is it's never stopping. So we're constantly working and we're building it as it's happening. Right. Well, we're all out there at Flow Track on those work weekends, and we're taking a break from digging around or watching John Brown drive around in the tractor. We then sit around and we come up with new ideas, and we go, hey, can we do this? Oh yeah, we can do this. Oh my gosh, we have the talent. We have the capabilities now. Let's make sure we can do that. So that's really where a lot of this comes from. Is just like the natural, like organic growth from the club.
My friend, you are not organic. You are the best. You guys create an event that is PVs. First of all, let's start it from the best of the best. What you guys created is the new app from you guys.
Oh, yeah, the app is phenomenal. I'll let John. John, I know you want to.
I can't explain it like you can. I was just going to be pulling it up because this thing, guys, I mean, it's the only time you can ever be like, oh, okay, cool. Who's race? Oh, that's a registered racer. So we can scroll down through the racers and then click one, and look, they have their own bio.
Wow,
so if you're racing,
that
you
is
can update
crazy,
your own
guys.
bio. We're going to have direct alerts. I mean, just going through the app, it tells you how many tickets are sold, guys. I mean, it's unreal. I mean, and that's a level of the skill set of our group that we've never really tapped before. Yeah, we've had electrolytes, we've had really cool one-wheel stuff, but like we have legitimate app developers that have devoted their whole professional lives to it. We're like, hey, can we do this app? Bam. And it's unreal. And then Supremo can take it from here. It's going to be so much more than just this.
Yeah, so the app is really an answer to one of the biggest things, and this is thanks to Jared, mad scientist. This is all his baby. He really came up with the idea of the app. He built it, and then so happened just you could say fate, if you will. But David Wolf, who joined us last year, he got injured, and so when he wanted to do something that to still give to the club, and boom, he was able to give his expertise in app development. So Jared and Dave have just been rolling with this app and just having so much fun, and we were so excited for all the other things that we're going to be doing with it. But the biggest reasons the app comes in is so exciting for our guests and for everybody that's coming is that this is going to give you so much information that is direct down. So you're not going to have as much like with Discord where you're going to have a lot of chatter. You might be like, oh, well, this person said this or this person said this. No, you're going to be getting the information directly down that you'll know that's coming from the actual squirrels that are running these events and making sure that you're getting that correct information. That way also, like, again, schedule changes, location changes of where, maybe events are meeting or different things. Also impromptu rides, right? So there's other little little rides that'll start out and that'll be able to be dropped out through that notification system. But again, like John was saying, also, it's just gonna be like more of the gamification too, that we have the scavenger hunt is in the app. We have the side quests alone that are in the app, and the side quests aren't just like, you can't just go through, click them. They're going to be where you actually have to go to these locations or find the right people and scan certain QR codes or maybe even tap the right thing.
I think it's more than 500 or close to 500.
I'm sorry, what?
How many? It's going to be close to 500 guys that you have to find.
Squirrels?
There's a few of them. Yeah. I think we're going to have about 500 of them. So this is the common
the video.
Squirrel. So there we go. There's our little Oak City Shredfest 5.
And
so
the
this
good
year's squirrel.
And this year, you can find it in the web directly what you're going to win, right?
So when you get the gold, so the purple squirrels are more of it's a mass thing. It's how many can you find? So whoever has the most squirrels total will win a trophy for the scavenger hunt total. And then there are special, very elusive squirrels that are like the gold squirrels. And those gold squirrels have NFC chips in them. So you can tap them onto your phone. And then it'll bring you to a webpage that'll show you and tell you what that prize, what you just won. And so then
not only are you hyped about getting a gold squirrel, you can literally scan it with your phone and find out what you just won.
Yeah.
You guys are not playing so much work, putting in 500 all the everything, putting all together is lots of work. I'm very proud for you guys. I think you are helping a lot of communities who's going to come, and for other communities to see, maybe to improve in the future. How is the feedback for you guys for the web? First of all, I just want to show I have it too. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm here too in the app.
So we actually did this little test. I wish we're talking about the app so much. We definitely should have brought on Jared or Dave on this. But the app right now is over 300. I want to say 350 downloads currently right now, which is awesome. So thanks to everybody that's downloaded those.
Old.
Yeah, and it really is, and it's developing. So if you've downloaded it in the past and you really haven't looked at it recently, make sure you go there, update it, and check it out again, because it is just leaps and bounds cooler than it was just from the start. And that's just because, again, thanks to Dave and Jared just really diving in. And thanks to all the testers, too. We have a lot of really good testers. We have testers even out there in the UK. Shout out to Hannah Kenward and Jay helping us out on Android and stuff like that, and really giving us those things that we didn't know, and making sure that, it is working over there in the UK. And it's working on Android. So we've been able to have all these really cool testers all around the world. And then we also have we did a little work weekend the other day, and we had everybody get on the app, just get on the app as much as we possibly can, use it, and let's see where the failure points are. And I can't tell you all this stuff. We did find some failure points in there, and points that it was trying to drag tens of thousands of searches based on any time somebody was just opening the app. So they're having to, fix those little things. But that's the cool thing about them building it from the ground up, is that this isn't just like some white labeled app where we have to call some support company and be like, hey, this is the problem. I'm texting Dave and Jared right now, be like, hey, this is fixed, or this is a problem. And they'll either fix it right there, or they'll work on it.
Well, man, I'm so proud of you guys, man. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are changing the game. You are going to push. I was listening to the guys from Lyman, and I look into you guys. I don't know. You guys are going to change. You are doing the impossible for us. Something that we don't imagine. You are creating, and I think this app is like everything. Yeah. Maybe now you have 3 weeks. You told now with the app. In 1 year, I think that is going to be like crazy. I think it's going to be the best thing for everybody.
Yeah, and then the big thing is because we work with so many of the events, not only just in the Onewheel space, but because also our big partnership with the US Disc Golf Championship, we're going to be able to take this over to there and be able to bring a lot of the same things that we were using in the app over there. Like, instead of just take racers, replace that with pro players. And then even then, we still do the scavenger hunt, because we brought the scavenger hunt last year, and it was a huge hit. I mean, people were coming up to us so excited. So we're going to go hard with that, and adding the same stuff. So it's just it's something we're really branch out, and really excited to bring it all really to the East Coast this year, and then West Coast. We'll talk next year.
So I just want to make I'm going to change here very fast just for us to talk. So for everybody's out there, PVs, we're going to talk about PVs. This is a big event, and everybody's going to say, oh, that is a Onewheel event. But if you scroll a little down, you're going to see more than Onewheels. All PVs are welcome. Tell us a little more for the people of the PVs to try to understand what is this festival, what is this event, for the people who are out there, that they understand really what is this event, because it's not from now. It's already 2 years that you guys are pushing for all the types of PVs there. But I'm seeing now A-bikes, you have it already. Then it means you're going to accept everybody there. There's no problem.
Well, it's definitely a challenge, but yeah, we're trying to accept everybody, because you have different sectors like, oh man, no, let's just do this, let's just do that. So we're building this really cool, Shredfest is really neat, right? Because it's a race with an amazing festival, or it's a festival that there's also racing going on. It's not one of each, and we do both just so dang well. I mean, it's a party everywhere you go. So for PEVs, yeah, we're allowing e-skates are the toughest guys to get big numbers. So we might just have an exhibition with them. Same with the e-bikes. We haven't had a lot committed. But as far as EUCs, Onewheels, we're going to have a lot of categories for Onewheels. We're going to have pro EUC and amateur EUC racing. I think the head-to-heads, I think we have 12 of each category going forward. We're having EUC exhibitions. We're doing a big jump bag that, Onewheels can do too, but it's definitely an EUC thing. And the
Shout
new
out to EUC
features that we
Nico.
built. What's that?
Who is the persons from your team more in this side from the AUCs or A bikes? Do you have any team specialized in this to take care of this type of PVs? How that works?
Yeah, so absolutely. So like on the EUC side, so like Kenzie really has been our big EUC director for years. Really, now she's had to before not forced, but it's definitely we're so grateful that she's now taking on more of the live stream stuff. But she's really been our big push for the EUC. But then now we have so many EUC riders. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Nick. I'm gonna start naming out all the people that are running EUCs now. So we do have a lot more that also then focused out. So Joe will be hosting out an EUC focused group ride on Thursday, while like Eric's going to be doing a downtown ride, while Outlaw is going to be doing a trail ride. So you have those a lot of the times. Every time we're doing something like that, where you have like choose your own adventure, we are picking people that is their focus. This is their passion, that they want to show you their thing. That's like they're showing off their favorite places to ride. So then on the EUC side, again, EUC Nico, when we were talking about the jump bag. So that's something that I'm very excited about, because it was such a huge hit 2 years ago when we had the jump bag from Amped Electric Games. It was such a fun thing for everybody to do. So this year we actually now have a dedicated space right next to our new Richmond Rolling Thunder Wave feature, that the EUC riders can now use the old loop 2 and just keep circling around, jump in, circle back around, jump again, and you can just keep doing it without actually really disturbing the people that are just riding around on the flow track and just having a good time. So it's going to just be able to keep this whole party going while there's just all these things going on. So like, again, EUC riders, we're going to have a lot more things to do. The e-bikes, again, if you have those, there's a lot of group rides that we can do from there. I know that sadly who I would have put in charge of like e-motos is not gonna be able to be there this year. But if we have anybody else that wants to do that, just reach out to us and we'll set it up.
Okay. That is great. I just want to make another question. Who is the person taking care of the designs from you guys? Because every time I look to the logo of you guys, it's coming better and better. Everything is just positive colors. It's just amazing.
Well, thank you so much.
Which way is these over that way? Yeah.
yeah. So thank you so much. I have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun doing that, and that is. But I will have to get. I mean, it's the as much people want to hate on it. AI allows me to do a lot of the stuff that I want to do, so I'm able to really build off of what I want to do. So like that logo that we're seeing in the middle there, I did have to go in and fix and artifact change and stuff like that. But that would be.
I'm jealous that I put the other one. The other one was very good that I have there, but now I'm seeing this one in the middle. I was telling,
I made like a 3-set this year. So we have this one, which is in the middle that you're seing. That one is like kind of an homage to our rock feature that we made last year. And so there's like the 3 boulders that on the wood berm that goes around it. And then I made another one that's got kind of like a half pipe on it that is like a trick comp kind of style sticker. And then we have what you have right now next to your head right here is the kind of generic one that we would put on like a hat or whatever, which thanks to our partners over at Oak City Printing, we will have hats.
So let's put it on. Yeah, tell me something. The rules, is any rules that changed this year? Is going to be some improvements, or is going to keep the same for the people who want to come to the races or the events? Is going to be the same rules? Nothing is changing?
I'll let John talk about racing, and I'll talk about the overall event. Go ahead.
Yeah, so racing, there's no substantive changes. We're following the ORL rulebook for the ORL Pro classes. The only, I guess, changes for the Clydesdales, we're having weigh-ins at registration. So whenever you walk up, you check into the event, you say, hey, cool, I'm racing in this category. Then boom, step on a scale and you're good. That way we don't have people that were qualifying that suddenly aren't qualified, so it just makes it easy. That's about the only major change. Everything else, the qualifying, everyone has 3 attempts still. Telma, thank you for the love. Everybody has 3 attempts on qualifying. Just like they did before, best of 3. At the end of the qualifying on Thursday and Friday, you move on to Saturday head-to-heads, and it's going to be about the same. The other change that isn't solidified yet, you're going to be the first one to know it, but we're likely going to be racing 1 category all the way through and then move on to the next category. Hasn't been confirmed, but we're leaning that way. So, for instance, before we ran Groms and Clydesdales and things like that, you'd run all your semis, and then you would have your single final race all the way at the end. So it was really hyped up, a lot of energy. but the racers would get cold and they want to just
Mhm.
keep racing, be done, go party. So I think that's what we're going to be doing. Isn't confirmed yet, but we're leaning that way.
That is a very nice update. So
Yeah.
then, my friend, I want to ask about this because I think it's the most important. I know that you guys work as a community and you have lots of support, but support is always good, and affiliates. Tell us a little about your supporters, because I think it's nice to mention them because they support you guys. And tell us a little more about the guys who support you and the affiliates.
Yeah, so our biggest supporter this year, we got to give out to, again, shout out to ECCR right there. You just run on the right, there in the yellow right there. ECCR is Emerald Coast Clinical Research, and that is Sam Wolf's company down there in Florida. And so he actually really helps us out tremendously with the financial backing and allows us to do a lot of cool things. Like this year, we're really upgrading the live stream thanks to him. And also, really another big one this year has been Qi batteries. So
My batteries,
they
let's
are
go.
been a huge help with them this year. And they again, I would say they're a big sponsor for the live stream this year in terms of that. Now we have all the cameras we run off fiber optics this year. So it's gonna be very exciting.
And talking about that, my friend, always this year, is you guys going to work about the live streams? Is you guys are going to control it? You're going to give to another company?
Nope. So the last 2 years we've been doing the live streams last year now, and this year will be entirely running by us as Oak City.
Okay. And is going to be all days lives? How are you going to plan everything with the lives for the people who want to go and see the races and everything? You're going to always have live. How this?
So the live stream starts at during the race, which John, what is the time the race starts?
I think first races are going to be starting at 10 a.m. and we're going to be finishing up probably about 2 p.m. So there's a lot of races.
So live. Yeah, so the live will go from that point to that, from the start to finish, with a little bit of we're gonna have some side interviews with the racers, as well as interviews with those that are guests that are there to fill up any time in the blanks.
And then we're gonna have exhibition races and just fun party races and all that stuff. And another thing to mention just about Oak City that sets us a little apart: we're the only nonprofit organization that puts on any event. Every other event is a for-profit enterprise, and everything we earn goes right back into the community, goes right back into making next year that much better.
My friend, that's why I always wear this. You told me last year about that, and I'm very proud of you guys doing this for the community. And I hope that more people has the same idea like you guys, because I'm very proud of you. Last year when we talk about that, hello, Way's here, one of the sponsors too.
Phoenix, what's up, man? What's going on?
Thank you for the hat. Thank you so much for the hat, my friend. He was the guy who bring me.
Yeah, he was the mule.
And he's doing an event this year again in his country. And if you guys have the chance to go there, it's a community event too. You don't have to pay nothing. Go there. I was last year there with him, and we was 5 persons. I hope that this year we are 20, and next year we grow this community. The important thing is a beautiful country and a beautiful place for you guys to ride. So, my friends, just continue here very short. If the people wants to go to the shop from you guys, because you are a community, I want to see you selling a lot for you to make this event more bigger for next year. Because you need the funds, because you guys are creating for a community. Tell us, what is the goodies for this year in your
this
shop?
year we have, for the first time, we have an entirely Oak City made jersey. So this jersey, John and I are wearing, this was thanks to Float Addicts out at West. So that we were working with them out West, and that was great. But this year we had the opportunity to source locally, and so we have our local squirrel/bunny Bun, who is just a fantastic artist and has just done so much other really cool merch for us.
Guys, I love the names you put and everything.
Yeah, so Bun has just completely redesigned the jersey, and it's a really fun, I would say, like a sunset vibe, with like a little bit of Northern Lights kind of vibe to it. And it's really, really cool. It's really like you're gonna be wearing a piece of art, and we got to see the test runs of those, and they look even better in real world. So really exciting. And then also the t-shirt this year, shout out to Mikey D-Dom, who does our t-shirt just every year and just really knocks it out of the park, except for that one year that I did it and totally just messed it up. So D-Dom just crushes it. And so
that is very nice.
and it is just going to be so fantastic, and it's just going to have a little hidden surprise too for you when everybody's out riding around with them. So really, really excited for that. And then again, we really big shout out to when we talk about sponsors and stuff. That's the one we really want to thank too. Is not only Zoo Cycles, who helped us out, really funding our entire new massive feature that everybody is just going to be spending so much time on, having so much fun on. We also have to shout out the 757 Salty crew. This crew has come in. We really can't even. I think it probably is the biggest sponsor we've ever had when you look at actually pure, numbers of labor and man hours and stuff like that. 757 crew has made the awesome High Tide Hideaway, which is the first spectator attraction that we've ever had at Flow Track or at Lakeside or anything. So this is an attraction that you're going to be able to go to, and you're able to sit up and hang out above the track, and you're going to be sitting above like even the pink trail. And you were going to be, it's like 20 something feet in the air. And you will, it's in this big net. There's 4-foot walls all the way around. And even when you're sitting in it, you actually kind of sink down into it. So the walls even get taller. So it is a really, really incredible feature and active,
no, you won't see it on this video, but this one's cool. Yep. So
yeah, I'm seeing this video. You guys mounted everything here. That looks great this year. More than every year is like coming.
That's a new feature that you saw. That's thanks to Noah Mead made that feature that they just went over.
No, that's right. Ryan Lurch and myself made that one.
Okay, never mind. I apologize.
Yep. Yeah, but that is very nice. That is about the scrolls.
Is what we're calling it. We don't have a fancy name yet, but it's like a choose your own adventure. There's like 3 or 4 different routes you can hit on it, and then they're coming by. They're about to be next to the big tree, which is always a complaint of racers because it would get really sandy and really kind of washed out throughout the races. So we probably right where they're about to start, we scraped. Right around this turn, we scraped back, and for the rest of the track, we've widened it about probably 10
see
foot
you
wide,
cleaning everything, my friend.
Made it dead smooth. So see how wide and smooth that is. Just don't worry about that.
That is lots of work, my friend. That is lots of work.
Yeah. So now it's coming in, and then we're going to be coming by the first ever wood feature.
That is nice. This is perfect. That's
the first ever wood feature. Then you're going to get into the big dog.
The big one. This one. That is like a nice wheel.
Yep. Yeah. And then the back of the course has been completely redesigned as well. So instead of a hairpin, now we're going to be coming around into this like slingshot straightaway right through here into a modified new finish line as well. So instead of keep turning right, we're going to go straight into the woods right here. That's going to allow the racers to pick up a ton of speed, a really cool passing opportunity right before they're into the crowd and on the finish line where they're about to be crossing. So it's
you're going to give the options. You're going to give the options for a rider.
No, that's just going to be the new track. The only way you saw the option was because of the old track. It still exists, but with the new layout of that infield, it's going to allow spectators to be able to see a lot more of the action and safely walk around the track and things like that before. So it's going to be.
I think that was an important feature that the people can have can see all the race. Sometimes you have to wait to see what happened. Who is in first? Sometimes I was listening to the lives. Who is in first? Who is in first? Who is in second? Then you see the guys coming. And, I think that is great, guys.
Thanks to John Brown also. Well, he has just done such a great job of grading. He went and got a John Deere tractor that he justifies to his wife because he has a good sized piece of property that he owns. But it's clearly also it's for Flow Track. So he has this nice John Deere tractor that he purchased that has also a bush guard or a brush hog on it to be able to just destroy all of those nasty briars that we have out there. And they've really done a good job of pushing out some really cool spots. So there's gonna be now even more spectating is even in areas that were just not even accessible before. So it's really, really exciting.
My friends, just coming to the end, I'm just going to say for the people to understand, we are not just talking about riding. There is other types of events there. There is music. There is places to eat. How is the accommodations for the people who wants to come before? You're going to go. Is possible for a person to come one day before, or has to come in a day? How that works for everybody to understand, because I know there's some people say I'm going to come 2 days before or 1 week before. You know that how that works. What is the plans for you guys for everybody to understand? You're going to be open at 24, 27, or you're going to be before there and later on how that is going to work?
Yeah. So last year we tested out doing early camping, and it just put way too much strain on us, as like we were having to then deal with everybody camping in there while we were trying to get the event set up. So at this point, we are just not doing early camping this year. So camping does not start until on Thursday at 8 a.m. Now, there are going to be staff level people that are going to be on property early. So again, if you want to come in and you're there to you're in the area, you can stop by and try the track out and stuff like that and get some practice in. But we're just going to be not doing camping on the property until Thursday at 8 a.m. And that also being said, let me know, another one that needs to be also reminded for this year, everybody listening, is this not an Oak City policy. This is a property policy that we've now so lovely had for 5 years. And so we do not want to lose this property. We love this property. And we love the fact that it's also now a nonprofit as well. But this nonprofit property's rules are no dogs allowed during festivals. What you've seen during like our promotion, like when we have work weekends, yes, people bring their dogs, but that's because it's a work weekend and it's only a few dozen of us and it's a different situation. But during the festival, it is a rule and policy of the landowners. There's no dogs. Service dogs are allowed, but no dogs are allowed. So please, 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 please leave your dogs at home. Or find somebody to watch them. The other thing also is that we have a zero tolerance policy on assault or any harassment of any kind. So please do not make me have to remove anybody from the property again. And so again, I just want to remind that as well, is that we have zero tolerance policy.
So
yeah,
my friend,
that
is very sad.
Mode, I mean, your night's ruined anyway. So
yeah, don't make me do it.
I just want to say I'm so sad that happens, and you have to come here and say to the people like you are a small child and have to explain we are all adults and that is a party and you are doing so with so much love and have to come here and put a positive thing and have to give this type of information. I think that is very sad. For the people who come and try to ruin the work from you guys and the people who want to have fun there.
Yeah, and I look at it also not just the sad thing. I also look at it as the fact that I'm saying it to remind everybody that is coming that we take this very seriously, and we.
Hey, you have to take it, my friend. You are talking. What are you guys expecting this year?
In terms of like,
can we go to 500?
Oh, way more.
600?
Yeah.
Yeah. If again, if the weather shows clear, if we don't, which I'm guaranteed right now, the way the weather is, if the weather shows clear, we did multiple hundreds. We had like 300 tickets in just a few days last year during that week. So
we're to the point now where we might have to renegotiate the property. We're close to the maximum occupancy of their fire permit. So yeah, it's a big deal.
I'm so happy for you guys. Believe me.
Really
no, they're happy, but we just got to go through the paperwork.
No, but I'm happy for you guys, my friend. I'm happy so much for you.
And then also, I know you asked a question we didn't answer. You said about camping and accommodations for everybody.
Yeah.
So the big thing that we recommend to everybody is that you rent an RV, or rent a van, or rent something that is large enough. Rent an SUV. Rent a large vehicle that you can camp in, because that is the best and most cheap way that you're gonna be able to do it. Don't go buy a tent and all that stuff. But that is going to be, we have plenty of space on the field for RVs. We have plenty of space for you to set up your car camping. We have plenty of space for a van camping. We just do not have power or water or sewer for those things. But for only a 3-day event, you'll be able to survive for all those things.
And please, guys, leave it clean.
Yes.
If you go there, try to help. It's just one thing of common sense. You are not just helping, but you are putting these guys in a good position. They don't have to go there and clean for you guys. If you see something on the floor, it's not yours. Doesn't care. Catch it. Yeah, it's going to be better for everybody.
Move. Yeah, absolutely.
It's simple.
Yeah, it's
like that.
Move. Yeah, I'm something I don't remember what exactly. I'm messing up. Chris is here. He hit me. But it's called move or something. Basically, anything that is not supposed to be on the ground, like we try to pick it up. We have plenty of trash cans. We have plenty of dumpsters that are around the property. So anything that shouldn't be there, absolutely pick it up and let's throw it away. We're on Onewheels and stuff. It's fun. Plus, there's plenty of people riding around in golf carts. And anybody that's in a golf cart, you can give them trash. They have a golf cart. They can move the trash. Trust me.
Guys, just we are a community. Show that we are great, that we are great. I know that we are a great community. Show that we are in a right way. That is going to give motivation for these guys to continue doing what they are doing for all of us. I think you are inspiration for lots of communities who are out there who want to make events. Maybe they can learn a little with you guys. And the web has blown me away. But
Yeah.
every year I come here with you guys. I'm just waiting for next year to see what you guys are going to bring new, and you deserve it. All the respect. Like in Portugal, we said we have to take the hat for you guys. But this hat, I cannot take it because I love this hat. I hope that you guys have a great event. Enjoy it. Have a great time. I know that you're going to have to work a lot, but don't stop doing what you guys are doing. Like always, I don't know if you miss anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going to add, of course, we'll see you at Oak City 5. And don't forget, we also have another event in November called the Acorn Rally. It's the first ever, well, second, because we did it last year, endurance race. So this one is going to be, what did we say, 8 hours? 6 hours. So it's going to be a 6-hour team-based endurance race on the entire property, same property of Shredfest, but different track. So you and your teammates who can do the most laps in 6 hours, and it is the biggest party. It's
so
wild.
Fun. It is not something that we really expected it to be as fun. I think we were being like, okay, this will be a good time. I think that we can keep the party going. We didn't need to keep the party going. The party. John was very confident. He did his job. He crushed it. But it was incredible. I mean, the party was roaring the whole time. I mean, it was the energy flowing through there of everybody racing. It was just so much fun. We are so excited to do that again in November. So again, we would love to jump on here again, and maybe October we're gonna be so slammed. So we'll to September. Let's come on in September. And then,
you come in September. We're going to talk about that. We're going to arrange something. I want to bring you guys here to talk about that. I think everything you guys do is very positive. I just want to say to everybody's out there, we're going to leave the links from them. I have other links here. I don't put all the links from them, but I have. If you guys go to the live stream, if you guys go there, I have all the links, not just for this, but I have for all the links from them, because there is the Oak City Onewheel. I have everything from them. Just go there, and you're going to have a good time with them. They are the best. I'm going to leave here the website. I think is everything inside. The web is like bomb away. That is like the best thing you guys have made it. I think I just try it a little, and that is just. Do it, everybody. It's going to make the life easier for all of us. I think that is going to be perfect for everyone. I think we need that more. The Discord sometimes is difficult. Sometimes it's difficult. So much people speaking that you don't understand nothing. If there is something important that you want to show or talk about it, you're not going to. It's too much.
Yeah, and you'll be able to opt into those too, right? So like if you're a racer, you're going to be able to want the notifications for racing. And if you don't want to know racing stuff, you can turn that off, right? So that's going to be another really positive thing for those. And then the other one is the map too. I mean, we've always put the map on the bag, or we put the map somewhere, and people have still always been like, well, I didn't know this was there. I didn't know how to find this thing. And so now with the live satellite view map, you absolutely cannot miss anything. If you didn't find it, that's because you didn't go looking enough. And speaking of that, make sure you go looking, because there's still hidden stuff. We're not putting everything on the map.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I understand from the app that you guys are improving all the time, and it's going to come lots of new features all the time. That's why I think the app is fantastic, because the people is going to see always new things, and I know you guys are always putting new stuff out. That's why I think the app is not going to be old. It's going to be always.
Yeah, it's not going to be one and done. It's going to be something you download, and you're going to be using it. I mean, you're going to be everywhere, and you want to know what Oak City's doing. If you're at a different festival.
Yeah, the name will change on the app, and then like the icon will change probably very shortly. Probably, but after that, you'll be using it a lot for a lot of events, especially this year. I'm very excited.
I just want to say thank you so much. Have a good time. Enjoy it. For everybody's out there, go there, buy a ticket, bring your friends, your family, have a good time, enjoy it. I think you're going to be in a perfect weekend. And if you're not racing, just go there and see these guys. They just don't race. There's events, there's so many things for you to do there, and maybe you can come there and try it. There's PVs. Just go there, or maybe just go for fun.
So you can go. There's gonna be fun. Thanks to Fungineers, there's going to be some boards to demo. So you can be able to try some new, awesome top of line devices out there. Thanks to tilt boards, you're also going to be trying some new PVs that are not made by even like the people that we're doing out here. So it's going to be really fun. There's going to be a lot of things that people to explore, and make sure that you check everything out, and make sure you're asking around and just trying to meet people and get to know everybody. And if you already know everybody, make sure you say hi again.
No, it's always new people. You have, every year you have more persons there. You're going to meet more and more persons. So for everybody's out there, thank you so much for coming. I think that is an important event. Please go there to the app, subscribe. There is the YouTube channel. There is the Instagram. Go there, subscribe, give a like. Maybe if you have any questions, what is the best way to contact you guys? If anyone has any questions, I know that the web is there, but if somebody's not using, what is the second option that you guys give?
Just email us at info@oakcityshredfest.com. info@oakcityshredfest.com. And that's monitored.
Or racing at Oak City Shred Fest if you got any racing.
Okay, thank you so much. And don't forget, we're going to have in 3 days, Jose Martinez is a one-wheel rider and is going to come here and talk a little about him. It's always a pleasure to have another rider. For you guys, thank you so much. We see us in the next one, maybe in September, and of course next year for the Fest 6.
That's
and
crazy.
have a good time. And